Hey guys, welcome into another Luck of the Irish series where we've had a very good series against India. We've been super competitive, which is great. We'll go over some of those Australian games as well, but you'll see some of the results pair up there. We're going to go over them very shortly. Test matches, Australia dominated us in, and same with the one days. We're competitive in one of them. We did manage to get over the line in one, but we'll go over these results. So we're bowled out for 186 with George Dockrell 53 and McBride 37. Wasn't good enough at the end of the day. Stark 3 for 34, Cummins 2 for 61, 3 for 17 for Richardson, 2 for 88 for Stanton. Good bowling attacks to Australia, and they coasted 190 for 1, Felipe 89, Smith and Head getting into the 40s, and the sole wicket going to Manly. So not a great start to the one day thing, but we were competitive in this game. We got the 344 all outs. With Camp for 119 off 86, 16 fours, 4 sixes, and a lot of good contributions throughout the innings to keep the momentum going. Hazlitt was on debut at the time, decent 35, Tucker 44, Dockrell 28, and 37 off 29 from McBride. A shorter competitive score. 347 for Pat Cummins was their pick of the bowlers, and we probably should have won this game, I felt. Had them 266 for 6, but just didn't quite have enough in the tank to get them out. I thought Little bowled well, 3 for 65. One first for Cam from McBride, definitely the pick of the bowlers there, economical. Manly, another bit of developing for him. But yeah, great start from them with he had 149 of 130, 13 fours, 5 sixes. Really got the game in Australia's favour there. We had a very good middle section, but yeah, just the fact that they were able to continue going and managed to pick up a valuable win there. So we're getting close, but in this game we got thumped again. 253 for 8 with Hazlitt. 51 off 91 deliveries, far too slow at the level, 4 boundaries. McBride 67 off 79, 9 fours in his innings. Coming on as a very good handy batter. So I've got Dockrell and McBride there, even though they offer just a wee bit with the ball. Their batting is solidifying us up at that part. Just got to find some good bowlers to sort of help out there. But yeah, 3 for 49 for Richardson, 1 for Jackson and Green, and 2 for Cummins and 1 for Stark. But yeah, the run chase was just a demolition derby. Felipe, 22 off 113, 13 fours, 3 sixes. Head falling just short of another 199. And Smith comfortable, 26 not out. So we got thrashed in that one, but a famous win for Ireland in the first. 20 over international. We got to 219 for 3 against Australia. Phenomenal effort. Tector 76 off 38, 9 fours, 3 sixes. Strike rate of 200. Camper 43 off 26, 4 fours, 1 6. Sterling and Delaney were good at the top, got us off to a good start at the very least. But yeah, good power hitting. And Australia were restricted to 203 for 3. So yeah, there was a batting turf. Head 75 of 48, 6 fours, 3 sixes. Felipe 53. Marnus Labuschagne probably let them down a bit, 28 off 27. Probably needed to score a little bit faster there. And Smith, 45 of 19, 4 4 3 6. Not enough. Dockrell, number 29 off his 4 overs, was a key instrumental part of us winning that game. A tight spell. We really struggled to get through overs, but we did manage to get the win there. Australia posted 180 for 2 in this one. Travis Head in phenomenal form in this series, and Felipe as well. 105 for Head, 72 for Felipe. 1 for 25 for Little I thought was quite outstanding considering the batting wickets. We're out for 145. Just no one really get going there. 4 for 22 for Cameron Green. 2 for Cummins, Richard and Kerr. And then we got beaten by 53 runs in this one. 169 for 9 on a tough pitch to bat on. Proved to be a little too much. Felipe top scoring for the M42. David with 32. Handy score there. 2 for 31 for Delaney, 2 for 30 for Dockrell, pick of the bowlers, 3 for 38 for Camphor. And yeah, we were bundled out for 116. Dockrell with 37 or 25. It could have been a lot worse. Cam Green, 4 for 10. Phenomenal bowling there. And a series that could have been. So we're into the next series now. We've had a phenomenal tour of India. I'm really proud of the guys, how they've played. Very competitive. 2 draws in the test series, which is a massive improvement considering we're playing in India. But yeah, like 322 off 162 at 3 overs really made them toil. Tucker and Kennedy were instrumental in that score, getting us a positive score. Tucker 78 of 243 deliveries, 8 boundaries. Kennedy 63 of 242, 7 boundaries there. 6 for 96 or 44 overs for Bumrah. Maybe 3 for 79. They got through a pair of work. So did Patel and Ravi Ashwin, who's still going quite strong here at the age of 38. 519 wickets. Phenomenal bowler he is. They got through to 503 for 8 with Virat Kohli 111 off 179 and Martin 107 off 173. 80s to Rohit Sharma and Iyer. But yeah, we tore away Camphor 4 for 112, a positive performance for him. The bowlers tried their best, tore away, but it was just that classy Indian batting lineup really tested us throughout. We got through to 315 all outs. Again, a bit of late order heroics. When I thought we were going to lose this match, was just setting ourselves up for going 1-0 down the series. But Kennedy, 51 off 213 deliveries, 5 boundaries. Foster, 67 off 184, 6 fours and a 6. A record partnership for that wicket. Just frustrated India. The spinners were amongst the wickets this time. Patel, 3 for 87. Ashwin, 3 for 66. 2 for Bumrah and Mavi. And India could get through to only 8 without loss because we had batted a significant amount of time in that test. Next test, we got through to 556. Batted 232.4 overs. Really batted India out of the game here. Sterling, 97. So close to that maiden 100. But gutted for him, really. Camphor, 159 of 449 deliveries was the top score. Good to see young Tim Tector amongst the runs. 48 there. Dockrell, 71. But yeah, look at all the time the batters were batting. Just really drained them. Look how many overs the bowlers bowled as well. 60 for Bumrah. Mavi, 58. 3 wickets apiece for them. Thakur, 3 for 130 of 54. And Khan practically bowled 50 overs there as well. But yeah, this left India no time to really chase it down. They tried to score quickly too. And they got centuries through Kohli and Rahul. With Rahul top scoring with 163, 28 fours and a 6, and Kohli 120 with 15 fours and 2 sixes there. Martin 68 and Gill were the other scores above 50. Dockrell 3 for 75. Dockrell bowls tidy sort of spells for us. He's more of a batting all-rounder. I've really developed him into that. 4 for 162 for Little. Still a lot of work to do with Josh Little at this level. His numbers are very poor for a bowler. But I feel as though we've got to have him in the team because I think he is going to get better. He's got good one-day international and 20 over stats. Have got a wee bit of working on to do as well, but he will get there. So India batted very quickly. We got through to 184 for 4 declared, and Paul Sterling brings up his first Test 100. That will be a memorable 100 for him. He is a solid opener. 28.88 might not sound like a terrific average, but for us it's just someone that can get us off to a start. He's a phenomenal cricketer for us. But yeah, got through to a relatively good score. Had a wee bowl at them. 73 for 4. We had them after 32 overs. Had a session to bowl them out, which was going to be impossible. But yeah, bowled pretty good in the session. 2 for 6 for Camphor. 1 for 13 for Adair. 1 for 29 for Little. And got our first ever point on the test boards. Now to the one-day international series. Lost this game by 3 wickets. Got through to 357 for 9, which is a great effort. Sterling backing up that Test 100 with another 100 here of 68 deliveries. Fastest 100 against India. 18 fours and 3 sixes in that 108. Camphor 94 off 73 and 80 off 84 for Tucker. Really got settled in and took their bowlers to all parts. 4 bowlers getting 2 fors there. Iyer 2 for 4 of his final over, which proved to be quite vital in the scheme of things. 2 for 60 for Jadeja. 2 for 65 for Sakarya and 2 for 77 for Bumrah. But yeah, they were in the chase the whole time. Shaw batted beautifully. 130 off 112, 10 fours, 5 sixes. Kohli and Rashad Pant both getting above 50. With Pant 4 fours and 4 sixes. Destructive batting for him. Rahul was good as well. And so was Ahmed at the end. Just couldn't find any settled pattern. I thought McBride and Sterling were outstanding. We squeezed them and got the run rate up to 10 over. Thought, yeah, we're in a chance here. But we just couldn't break through. And that's where they could set their launching pad. 4 for 76 for Young and 3 for 63 for Camphor with the pick of our bowlers. The only men to get wickets. Yeah, another big score this time for us. Got through to 354 for 7. Good contributions throughout the innings. Good destructive start from Sterling and Delaney. 50s to about Burney, Tector and Camphor, who top scored with 80. But yeah, we got through another good score, and I thought yeah, we were going to probably fall short again because they batted so well, India. They keep attacking us. But yeah, Humphreys 4 for 73 in a very crucial part of the game. He took the wickets of Kohli. He took the wickets of Rishabh Pant. And he just got us back in the game because you can see a wee clump of wickets from 208 to 240. Thought Doc will come in and bowled well, 4 for 51. So 4 fizz for the M2 got us home in the end in a very famous win in India. Kohli top scoring for them was 76. A lot of 40s and 50s there and not quite enough for India. Meant we were a 1-1 going into the final series, and the final game was disappointing. Bolt bundled out from 163. Just they really put on a spin turf, and we were just all at sea, really. Top score for Canberra, 36. 453 for Milani, 243 for Ahmed. They were very tidy in that innings. And 167 for 3 reflected a dominant performance from India in that game. Brian 2 for 34, respectful bowling performance there. Kohli 88 not out. Now it leads us to the 20 over international series. So we've got a 3-match series. The team is going to be pretty familiar here. We're going to give Wilson probably a bit of time in this game. Curtis Campher will go up the order. Balbirnie at 3. George Dockrell, probably we will get George in, possibly. We'll give Brian his time there. It's a hard one. We've got Dempsey that needs a wee bit of time too to sort of develop. I think we'll go with that team there. I'm pretty happy with how that looks. Yep, we'll go with that team. We'll give this team a bit of run. So they've got a pretty strong lineup here, India. They will be in rain-reduced conditions here. So match reduced to 8 overs. So we've got a short game in the first one. We're going to have to blast a score here. It's going to be tough with it overcast. I think this game will be abandoned, but we've got to get a score nonetheless. Sterling out for 6. We need someone to get going here. Need some fireworks. And Bumrah bowling with exquisite pace. We'll get the wicket of Delaney. He's gone for it in naught. Get something on the board here. 12 for 2 after 2 overs. Need a couple of big overs here. Don't want to be giving India an easy chase. Good shot. That is 4. 23 for 2 after 3. Just got to really get a couple big overs. Bernie just gets the edge pass there. Need a boundary at least off this over. Come on, Tector. Let's get underway here. It's not over the head. That's gone. 27 for 3 after 4 now. Like I said, we need to get at least 65, 70. Give ourselves something to bowl to. That's gone. Balbirnie makes it even worse. And we're 27 for 4 now. India looking to really restrict. Wilson's this is disastrous. Ahmed, 27 for 5 now. Just got to keep attacking the bowling if we can. It's a decent over. At least we got 9 off it. We've got to get it up to at least 8 per over. Even that's easy for India with 10 wickets in hand. Tucker gone. He's gone for 5. Brian in. 38 for 6. Looks like we're going to post something very mediocre here. It's 2 overs remaining in the innings. Last over. Bumrah back in. Got to 50, but 50's nowhere near enough. 56 for 6 after 8 overs. Definitely not enough there. Just could not get going. The game has been abandoned anyway, as I thought it would. So we are going to be taking nothing out of that game. Pretty random game, that one, with it just raining out completely. Proved his attacking ball. Exactly what Curtis Campher needs to be doing during the trainings, because we're trying to develop his all-round game. But yeah, not much for McBride to do in that game in terms of his 50th game there. Dempsey got another game under his belt. What's the conditions like? We'll go bring another spinner and bring Humphreys in for Mark Adair. And we'll go again. What are the conditions like? Please don't tell me we've got another rained reduced game. It is overcast. But yeah, need to do a lot better if we are to challenge India here on these conditions. Want to take a game off them in the 20 over series if we can. Delaney will be out very early, straight to the fielder there, and that's Rahul picking up the catch. 6 for 1. Balbirnie, his numbers are sort of down a wee bit this season. Still got to have him there, I think, just for his experience. Yeah, love those averages to go up a wee bit. I still think he can contribute to Irish cricket. 3 back-to-back boundaries for Balbirnie. Make that 4. He's really taking charge against Bumrah here. Paul Sterling's had a phenomenal season. 1 Test 100, 1 one-day 100, and a 20 over 100 too. So a great year for him. 32 for 1. Oh, that's a bit of a dicey shot. He somehow gets that away with that. Gets that for 4. 36 for 1. Gets that away for 4 again. Milani and Sterling duking it out here. Sterling gets another boundary away. Good shot. Makes room there, Sterling, and another boundary. Runs are starting to flow a wee bit for Ireland now, which is good. Good shot. Nicely controlled from Balbirnie. Moves into 27 off 17. Both men on 27 off 17. 55 for 1 after 6. It's a good start. And that was a good over, productive over, and we got 10 off it. So great job there, just keeping the momentum relatively going. Oh, Sterling has not got the timing there, and he will depart for 34 off 22. Brings Harry Tector to the crease. Tector with a bit of work to do. Just want to get himself in, more importantly. Spin dominating here from India. It's obviously a spin track. We've got a few spinners ourselves. We've got Humphreys, Dockrell, McBride. Got really part-time-ish spinners, but got to do with what we've got. It's a good shot from Tector. Even can use Sterling and Delaney at the top. It's been a good innings from Balbirnie. He's played really well today. He's moved into the 50s. So plenty of action in him yet. Oh, this plays and misses at that. Just want to get over 100 in this over if we can. Won't beat. 98 for 2 after 11. Hovering around that 9-0. 180 would be a good score on this turf. Balbirnie has been trapped. LBW, he's gone for 52 off 36. A good knock from Balbirnie. But we really probably need him to get 75-80. I know 3 for 4. It's tilting a wee bit now. Oh, Wilson's got a bit of a skyer on that one. I don't think he's got enough on it. No, he's gone. 3 wickets and over for Axar Patel. That's a huge over. Really has hurt the momentum of this innings. Tector gets it away for 6. Key man Tector in this innings now all of a sudden. 2 vicious sweeps for 6. Tucker has immensely improved this season. He will be still there. 116 for 5 after 13. So we're hovering still around that 9s per over. But it is getting tough. $116 for 5. Tucker out for 5. That is... That's really struggling here to get a score. 160. Get us in the game. Tector gets that for 6. He's got to play that mature knock. He is a very experienced man in this team. He's gone for 31, however. And the innings is just really struggling to probably even get 140 now. That's out. Just collapsing like anything. Boomer rattles Little's poles. 129 for 9. Babel 6. It's got to bat the 20 out if we can. Lovely shot again. Dempsey's been trapped. And we are bowled out. Baroni and Tector got us in a good position and then he folded. Like absolutely anything. Patel 5 for 25. And that is his best bowling figures in 20 over international cricket. Little. Let's see if Little can get amongst it. Dempsey. So there's none for 15. We'll bring in Camper. 51 without loss after 6. So Iyer and Coley getting the team off to a really good start. Going to give Humphreys a bit of a chance here to sort of develop his craft at the level. He's only a relatively young man. He's 22 years of age. Just trying to get him that experience. Because the next generation cricketer as he is, we're going to really have to use him. Give him some confidence here. So Iyer's really taken a liking to him. And we've got their first wicket. 82 for 1 India. 58 at 5.1. It is a comfortable chase for them. Curtis Camphor. I'll give Curtis another few overs. Just keeping the field up too will be not what we're doing. We're just trying to give our bowlers a wee bit of confidence. Give Dempsey another over. And 126 for 1 after 14. Coley 62 and Shaw has moved to 25. Yeah, comfortable performance for India. They have really dominated this game. And won by 9 wickets. Can we sneak the last game? We are getting better as a side too. As you can see, we're moved up to 2 and a bit star for the first time. Mark Adair probably into the lineup for Humphreys. Just need Adair's sort of experience and also the fact that he can sort of strike regular intervals. He's 5 wickets away from 120 over wickets. George Dockrell will come in as well for Wilson. He hasn't really taken his opportunities at the level. Fortunately, has to be dropped. Yeah, that's our team. Just a few minor changes. Like, that team is pretty packed with experience now. Like, it's just got to keep getting better and keep trying to challenge the world of cricket, really. We'll bowl first. We'll chase on this surface this time round. We'll just try and bowl a discipline line and length. Try and force them into mistakes. Little started off quite well there. Dempsey. Get the wicket of Coley. Correct, Coley will depart. Coley must be a fair age in this file now. He's 36 years of age. Still pumping out the numbers. He's 4 centuries off 50 one-day international hundreds. It's a decent spell here from Dempsey. He's got another wicket. 43 for 2. And 44 for 2 after 6. So pretty even Stevens this. We're going to bring Mark Adair in. Field's going to be out. And yeah, we'll go from there. 1 over for 5. That's not bad. Curtis Camphor will come in. Really working hard on Curtis Camphor's bowling over the next few seasons just to get that up to speed. So you really need a good, genuine all-rounder for the team. And he's got the wicket of Rashad Pant. India 77 for 3. 15 off 13. It's Ira, that's the one we've got to look out for. And we're going to bring in some spin now. So let's get McBride in. Do we looking to post something somewhere over the 150 mark? I think the seam is right. We're going to bring Dempsey back. Two overs, 1 for 16 from McBride too. He's pegged it back. 2 for 32 for Dempsey. I'm pretty wrapped for him. We'll bring in now. We'll bring Gareth Delaney in. Bring just a variation into the attack. One over for 20. Delaney got absolutely spanked to all parts, so he won't be bowling anymore. Yeah, tough for Irish cricket at the moment. Yeah, not a bad spell from McBride and Camphor. So we've got a few overs remaining. And Ire 67 off 47. Yazawal 47 off 49 off 28. Markadir will pick up another wicket. 67 there for Ire, and 174 for 4. So it's been a good frenetic finish for the India team. Rahul gone. Little getting in a good channel there. Little has bowled a pretty good spell today, actually. Like, he's really showing his potential now as the leader of this attack. 185 for 6 to tie the series. It's a decent enough track. Just got to have the ability to back ourselves to get this. Couple of tight overs. And Delaney gets a lucky sort of French cutaway. Sterling greets Bumrah with a massive 6. Got to get this innings kicked into gear. We've got to be in contention. I really want a good performance here with the bat. I think Sterling will be caught. He is. He's caught on the boundary. He's gone for 13. And you think that's a key man gone in the run chase. Bernie and now, who looked good in the last game. Maybe getting into a bit of form. The next series is a big one too. Like, we will be covering a lot of it because it's against Afghanistan. It's a series that I'm really wanting to win. To just sort of get into the swing of things. We get some serious wins under our belt. Afghanistan are going to be incredibly tough. They're in a place that they're a bit more developed than us, but we can be super competitive and take a few games. And we need to have a good one-day series as well to try and qualify for the World Cup. We probably have to win the series to probably qualify. I don't think we will, though. We'll see what happens. Oh, that's a dicey run. I think he's just got there, so lucky single. Delaney is very lucky there. No ball. Bumrah had him trapped in front. That's trapped Balbirnie in front. He will depart for 24 off 11. 70 for 2 after 7. Gone for 31. So, yeah, just the run chase is just... It's lost a couple of key members of it. Camphor want to improve his 20 over average. He's only averaging around 18. Mid-20s. Oh, he's been dropped. That's a simple drop too. Can we challenge that score? I'm really keen to give it a good nudge. That's out, I think. Tector has sort of skied that one. Pressure's told on him. He's gone for 2 off 5. Tucker averaging just around 15, which is not up to the standard that we want. He is going to be stumped. George Dockrell will be in. This is where our order is going to be tested. And Dockrell will go for 5. This is all crumbling here for the Irish. But yeah, I'm really happy with how we've gone in the Tour of India anyway. Getting a win in the One Day International is quite good. 2 draws in the Test Series. That's a real good tour. Yeah, just got to keep getting results like that, like really, and start pushing for series wins. It's going to be a long journey in this one. Can't really give up on this game. Good shot from Camper. Really got to start getting the wheels in motion in this innings, and that's a good over. 60 runs needed at 10 per over. And we just need to sort of put us in a position where we can maybe chase 25 off the last 2, 30 off the last 2. I really need Andy McBride to come to the party. We need Camper to bat right through. Got to really target a few overs. 6 off 4 so far. And that's found the gap. That's 4 more. And that's 50 for Camphor. 41 off 24 required. It is getting close. It's a bit of a skew off the bat there. That's a good over. 4 off it. That's really put things under pressure for us. 12 and over required. Really need McBride to get going. He's found the gap. That's a boundary. Need a couple of those in the over. .28 off 12. We really have to tee off on Yadav. He's bowled phenomenally well. And Camphor will depart for 59 off 35. 7 fours and a 6. Can we find the rope? I don't think we're finding it regularly enough. And this is a great over for Yadav. What a spell. He has taken the game away from us, really. As we need 21 off 6. 20 off 5. 20 off 4, it's game over. Say India have got this. Yep, that is game. Just a couple of really bad overs towards the end. But again, a score that we could have chased down. We're in a position to chase it, and we didn't quite get a record against India for us. But yeah, 59 for Camphor. That will be close to being a high score. It's just the second 50 at the level. Average of 20 now in that format. India win by 13 runs, so a pretty good tour of India, really. Like, this is the big tour coming up against Afghanistan, so you're going to join us for quite a bit of the action here. First test match we'll play, and we'll probably play the second one as well, so they'll be 2 separate episodes. So join us for that, guys. Smash the like button, share with a friend, and we'll see you next time.